Hey, what's up, boss? How you doing?
Doing pretty good, man. How about yourself?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm chilling, man. It's getting close to the Christmas holidays right here, but all is well, man. So tell me about yourself. What's your full name? What's your stage name? You know, yeah,
Uh,
let's start with that.
okay, well, I go by Elijah the One. I'm
Mm-hmm.
from Indianapolis, Indiana. I'm
Cool.
a rapper, singer, songwriter, producer, independent musician. Um, I've been doing this woof, for probably about 10 years plus on the producing side. I really started taking rapping and singing and stuff seriously about 4 or 5 years ago. You
Okay, that's when
know,
your Kanye turned on.
yeah.
Word. What got you involved with making music in the first place?
Just growing up in a musical background. Ever since
Mm-hmm.
I was younger, all I can remember is MTV or BET or
Right.
VH1 being on the TV. And seeing that growing up every day. And my granny, she'd be playing her old records around the house, and
Mm-hmm.
just it's a lot of things that influence
What was she
my
playing?
a lot of Michael Jackson, a lot of, Temptations,
Mhm.
people like Billie Holiday and Ray Charles, and
Right.
you know,
Okay, old school. I see. And is that music reflected in your producing style today, or is it just kind of how you got started?
um, it depends, what type of, um, song I create, how I'm feeling at the moment or
Right.
whatever, so it depends, but I try to make, um, how I'm feeling at the moment, you know, or at
Hmm.
that period of time. I try to make that, reflect in my music, you know.
And so, what does your music mean to you? Like when you create art, what are you trying to say to the people? Or what are you trying to say to
It,
yourself?
it's coming from, definitely coming from the heart, from the soul, I try to make music that, that everybody can relate to,
Right.
that's pretty much, that's everybody that can feel, or for certain people you can feel you might be going through something, you know. I try to make music to, fill voids in people's lives, and because music is really a healing tool too. Music heals. You know, it could get you through a heartbreak, or just some any type of heartache. I feel like music
The
is a
best.
good
Why
tool
still
for
around?
that.
Everybody loves music. I don't know who care who you are. I don't know care what your politics are. I don't care if you
Yeah,
hate
right,
anybody. You love music.
right. So,
Word. That's what's up. What are some of the projects you're working on right now?
I have a project I'm working on called One Love.
Hmm.
I'm getting that finished up. I probably got about 18 tracks for that project.
Cool.
And I'm really like when I say I'm independent, I'm independent. That means I'm not attached to an independent label, or I
Hmm.
don't have a manager. I don't have anything. So I'm really just
Making
up and
music.
coming, yeah, emerging artist trying to maneuver my way into the game. So I'm still working on it every day. I mean, I'm getting closer, but
Hmm.
you
That's
I guess
cool.
it takes time.
Well, I mean, that's what a good team is for. And what are some of the things that you've learned when you've been when doing this grind? Especially if you've been doing it by yourself. Like, what's some of the lessons you've learned? What were some things you're not going to do next time, or things that you're going to make sure to do on the next
Oh,
project.
okay, well, just sending my music off to people. Like I would I had this. I was linked up with this producer. He's like Grammy nominated producer or whatever, and he's from Atlanta. I ain't gonna say his name, but I had did some work with him, and sent the work off to him, and he did whatever he did with it, and I didn't get a cut from it or nothing, or you know. So
Contract.
yeah, lesson I learned not to be doing that. Keep my music to
Hmm.
myself, because there are a lot of swindlers and
Hmm.
messers out here, man, that'll try to take your work and
Unfortunately.
put it out there. So that's a big lesson. I learned that this business, it takes money to make money.
Right.
Um. So yeah, I mean, and yeah, basically that's a couple lessons I've learned. You know,
That
doing this.
that's a good tip though, for a lot of people because music those copyrights have value, people buy music copyrights and they increase in value and they sell their estates. Michael Jackson, he owned the Beatles catalog, and whoever owns
Yeah.
Michael Jackson's catalog now owns a whole bunch of money, so
Well, hold
right.
on, you talk billions.
Right? The
Yeah.
Beatles and Michael Jackson? I don't know, man. That's too much. And then Prince now too.
Beatles
Dang,
and
that's
Michael Jackson. I heard that those catalog logs were worth like in the hundreds of billions of dollars, like a lot of money. Like,
it might be, honestly. I think you're right. Because yeah, I don't know. That's the whole game, but that's the point, because when you're a superstar and when you're selling your records and or streaming them or however you're doing, there's still a copyright. So you do want to make sure you're not kind of just giving away your work. But yeah, everything, different things happen with different people. So what are you most excited for in 2018?
uh, man, just prosperity, man. Just
Yeah.
continue to work hard. I did some things, made a couple moves this year that hopefully will be, uh that
Profitable for you.
that will go over into 2018, that will roll over from the good things that I did in 2017. So, I made a couple, I think, major moves that I'm just, waiting to hear some news back on. So, yeah, I'm just ready to, ready to take off
Yeah.
2018. I'm very optimistic about this year, and so yeah, I can't wait to see what it has in store for me and my team. So
Yeah, that's what's up,
yeah,
man.
I,
I mean, I was just gonna say, you know, what is the culture like, in Indianapolis, in Indiana? Are you
ah, man. Um, Here it's not really a lot of um avenues for success in the music industry, and I think that's why it's taken as long as it's taken because nobody's really checking for artists from Indianapolis, Indiana. You mentioned Indiana, Indianapolis. I don't know how many times I've heard it. They like, where is that at? Or
well, I was raised in Iowa, so
so
I do know, but I get it. I came to New York and I live in New
yeah.
York now.
The culture is. They say we call it that town because people they say it's the city that sleeps or whatever. But it's the culture. It's difficult. It's kind of like has like a little southern kind of vibe to it. Yes, so it's kind of obsolete too. I'm not even going to.
I mean, I guess what I was trying to say was like, are there opportunities to like, do you still do shows? And I guess I didn't even get there yet.
Yeah,
So when the
there
project
there
drops.
are there are like one or two venues that I
Mhm.
know of that up and coming artists get to perform at. We got one called the Emerson Theater, and
Mhm. I think I've
yeah,
heard of that actually. That's a pretty big one, right? That's pretty popular one? Popular theater?
yeah, that's probably the most popular one here.
Right. Cool. And then you got like the bars and the clubs and stuff too, right? Where you just work with promoters and you do a show here, there, or some showcases and all that. Or is it really? Because I don't know. Because I'm from our city,
What
and,
you say?
and sorry, and I said, and then you also got like the bars and the clubs, and you just connect with the
Yeah,
promoter.
we have
Yeah,
a few clubs or whatever that welcome artists from here and there to
yeah,
perform, and but it's really no exposure, no maximum exposure. So it's so a lot of time it's like, why are you even doing it? I mean, because it's not going to slim chance anybody's going to be there that can really help get you to the next level or whatever, because just the way the city is set up, it's
right. I mean, and the reason I asked is because you got Machine Gun Kelly out in Cleveland, and in Cleveland, I don't know how much bigger it is than Indianapolis. I feel like
they got
people.
a Cleveland is about probably 2 hours from here. They have another artist coming up. Well, he's from Columbus, Ohio, named Trippie Redd or whatever. He's blowing
Yeah,
up or whatever. So the Midwestern. I mean, Midwest is coming slowly but surely. So hopefully Indiana is next.
right.
Michael Jackson. He's from Indiana, so you
Oh,
know,
okay. I didn't know that actually. That's cool. I had no idea. Okay, so
and
it's got to come
Babyface.
back then.
Yeah. So
Word.
you know, I like to think I'm the best thing since Michael Jackson out of Indiana.
Hey, do it,
You
man.
know.
Elijah the one. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Hey, where can people
Most
find
definitely.
your work online on the internet?
You can find me. I have like a lot of my new material is unreleased because it's a certain way I want to
Hmm.
go about releasing my new music. But I have music on SoundCloud,
Word.
SoundCloud.com/finesse the beat. That's DA beats, finesse
Hmm.
the beat. Or you can just go on there and type in Elijah the One.
Hmm.
Elijah the number one NE. Um,
Elijah the number one and E. So sorry, Elijah number one and
no,
E.
Elijah's the one. It's the number one, though.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Sorry, I was trying to get it. I was trying to get it right. And I can put it in writing as well. I just wanted to get that shout out there, man. But yeah, man, I really appreciate this time. God bless everything you're doing. 2018 is going to be a great year. I can see it.
Yes, sir.
God willing, for sure. And so, you know, let's link up again in 2018, man. Let's see what's happened from now to then, and let's continue to show your progress.
Most definitely, man. I appreciate you even taking the time out to interview me, man. Most
No,
definitely.
no problem, man. I appreciate you, brother.